to complain about that. But then the next question is this ultimate sit down with Robert Mueller. Does it happen? Does it not happen? Because you can see in that letter, they're trying to find ways to say there's no reason for the sit down to actually happen.
Yeah.
And the president continues to be advised, from Rudy Giuliani to Dershowitz to others, that there's no benefit that would come out of you sitting down with Robert Mueller.
It could be a perjury trap.
Perjury trap, because even if there is nothing ultimately to hide and there is no collusion in the end between President Trump and the Russians, you could get down a rabbit hole. And you ask one question, as you talked about earlier, Ed, about a meeting with Don Jr. that then leads to something else, and something else, and then that could prolong the investigation even longer.
And there also, as they point out in the letter, there has to be a legal reason, something material to the case, where you have to ask only the president. Only the president can answer that. And what you've explored through documents and other conversations can't get. So the Trump team is arguing, you've interviewed everybody. We've given you everything. You know everything. You haven't found a crime and you haven't found collusion. You don't actually have to speak to the president because you already have the answer.
Well, we're going to have somebody from Ken Starr's impeachment team during the Clinton days in just a few moments, breaking down all the legal and political implications here and how far does the president.
But there's a real frustration within the White House that there's been so much focus and so much money spent, as we were talking about yesterday, $17 million on this Mueller probe, that there's not been the focus on what the American people care most about, and that is what is being done in this country right now. I mean, we can list some of the things that have happened under the Trump presidency so far.
Right?
Tomorrow marks 500 day of his presidency. The economy, you see there, 3.8% unemployment, historic tax cuts, the fight against ISIS, the release of prisoners, the summit, of course, on June 12th with Kim Jong-un in Singapore, leaving the Iran deal, something the president promised he would do on the campaign trail, and he did, moving the U.S. embassy to Jerusalem, and then, of course, the appointment of the Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch. Still a lot that needs to be done in this country when it comes to immigration and healthcare and things like that. But what the White House is saying, you listen to Kellyanne, and she says, our focus is on making the American lives better and making this country stronger. And people aren't talking about that because we've spent so much time on this investigation.
Bill Clinton faced all kinds of legal and political drama. And what did James Carville keep saying? It's the economy, stupid. You see this jobs number on Friday that even the New York